Hello and welcome to Aqua Lifestyle. I'm Glenn, and today we're going to cover how to create waypoints and routes in Echomap chart plotters and fish finders. You can always refer to the owner's manual, but these tips apply to all models of the Garmin Echomap series. So let's get started and see just how easy it is. The first screen that pops up when powering up is an acknowledgement that you should not rely on this machine solely for safe navigation. Click Agree and you're ready to roll. Your charting options are fishing, navigation, and perspective 3D. This particular one is the 94 model, and the 4 designates it has G3 coastal blue charts preloaded in it. Let's get started saving a waypoint. First, if you want to save a waypoint where you currently are, simply hit the Mark button. Automatically going to give you the next number in the sequence, your position, and other relevant information. It disappears after a couple of seconds, but if you want to pull it back up, you just go to Nav Info, press Waypoints, and there it is. If you click Edit Waypoint, you can change any of the information over here on the left-hand side. Press Edit, and you can change the name. Let's call this Home. Just hit Done to save it. You can even add a comment to help remind you important details. We can call this Safe Anchor. And then just hit Done. Another handy edit is the symbol. So if we click Symbol and select an anchor, that will designate what that waypoint is on the chart and in the waypoint list. You can also go in and edit the position if you want. You can use a chart or any of these other options. If we head back by pressing the back button, there it is with the icon. Hit back and there it is on the waypoint list, again with the icon. Now if I hit back and I zoom in, you can see the waypoint with the name and the icon. It's right under where the boat is right now. I want to create a waypoint at a specific location on the chart. Let's say right here. I tap the screen and a circle appears with an X in the middle. Also, a window pops up on the side giving me all these different options. But we want to create a waypoint, so I press that. It designates the next number in the sequence and it saves it. That's simple. Now if I pan away and then zoom in, there's the icon with the anchor and the number. If I put my crosshairs on it, it gives me the number and I can click on that and edit at this point. If I decide I don't want the anchor because this is a fishing spot, it's an easy edit. All I do is press Edit Waypoint, change the symbol, so I click on Symbol, look for a fishing hook, there it is, and now you can see the fishing hook is going to be with the waypoint and on the chart, marking the waypoint and identifying it as a fishing spot. Now if I want to steer to that particular waypoint, I'll click on it and then I'll go click Navigate to, and then at the top is Go to. I won't engage the autopilot because we don't have one hooked up, and there's my magenta line steering me right to that point. Now you have to remember, if you do it this way and you don't have the auto routing chip installed, the G3 Vision card, it may take you over land. And you have to create your own routes to avoid this. I'll show you how to do that in just a bit. In this screen, I want to hit Stop Navigation, and I'm no longer navigating to it. There, no more magenta line. There's the boat there, and then all I do is hit Stop Panning to center the boat back on the screen again. Another way to enter a waypoint or a series of waypoints is you go to Nav Info, Waypoints, New Waypoints, and you can enter the coordinates. You can use the charts, or if you have a list of points off a paper chart or from a friend, etc., you can go in and enter those coordinates by number. If you want to pull up your waypoints, you click Nav Info, Waypoints, and there's your list of waypoints. Now let's move on to creating routes. So you hit Routes, New, and you can enter a route using the chart or using your waypoint list. Now I can select the waypoints, and it's a good idea to use the same icon for waypoints within a route as I have done here. With the yellow dots, you can see they're all part of this route. As I click on each of them, the little icon on the right shows that it's becoming part of that route that I'm creating. Once I'm done, then I hit back, and there's my route. If I want to navigate to it, I tap Navigate To. If I want to go forward on this route, I click Forward, disengage the autopilot again, cancel, and off we go. Now we're just going to follow the magenta line, and it's going to take us point to point to our final destination. See each of the points here, all the way to our end point right there. Right here we need to be very careful because it's shallow, and it's always a good idea to pre-check your route for any kind of issues you might find along the way. If you want to create a route using the chart and not waypoints, just hit Routes, New, Route Using Chart. Now this is going to enable us to create a route right on the chart. So let's zoom out here, look around a little bit. Let's see which way we're going to go. I think we're going to go north this time. So let me zoom in, check the depths here, make sure we're good. See where we are. I'm going to make the first point right in the entrance of the channel there. So let's see, right there. I just tap the screen and then tap Add Turn. Here's our first point in the route. We're going to go down Fisherman's Channel here, go to the center where the channels converge there, right there. I'm going to hit Add Turn. That creates our second turn in the route. I'll zoom out a little bit here to get a perspective. You can see the line there. Zoom back in. I'm going to go down to the inlet there and go far enough away from the jetties and create a point. So there, I just added the turn. Now I can go north. So I'm going to go north and find my final point in the route somewhere up here. There's a wreck. Let's see what I can find. It's right about there. If I zoom in, there it is, the Lotus wreck. I'll tap that, add turn, and that's our final destination. It's created the route automatically for me, and you can see the magenta line displayed on the chart. We can edit, delete it, or navigate to it. We tap we want to go forward. Again, it asks us to engage the autopilot, and we're just going to follow that line. Cancel, and follow that magenta line again. Here's a tip that I find useful. If you hit back and click on Perspective 3D, this screen is really good to steer along that magenta line with. It's a very good visual. It's very easy to see if you're getting off course and how to stay on course on that purple line. If you scroll it down like this, look, it looks like a highway that you're just following. If you wander off that line, you'll know it. It makes it very easy. If you pan out just a little bit, you can see your turns and your route clearly. Great screen to navigate by, especially if you're running to a waypoint or a route. Just makes visualizing it that much easier and staying on course that much easier. That's it. Now you can do routes and waypoints on an Echomap. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.